Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do your own floral skirt, and the stuff that you'll be needing is 1 or 2 yards of fabric. It could be any kind of fabric, sheer, satin, cotton, floral, anything. And what you're going to be needing next is ruler, stretchy band for your waist, measuring tape, sewing strings, and a needle. And last but not least, you're going to need a pair of scissors to cut out your fabric. So that's pretty much all the stuff that you need, so let's get to the tutorial. Okay, so I want the skirt to be to my mid-thigh, so I'm going to start from my belly and go all the way down to my mid-thigh. Okay, so it's 16 inch, but since we're going to be sewing on the stretchy band to the waist, we're going to add on 2 more inches, so it'll be 18 inch. Take your measuring tape and measure your waist, starting from your belly button and going all around. Okay, now you're going to take your measurement and divide it by 4. So mine is 28 inches, and I'm going to divide it by 4, so it will be 7 inch. Okay, so what you're going to do next is take your fabric, flip it inside out, fold it in half, and lay it flat on the ground. Now my measurement came out to be 43 inches. Draw the line here. Okay, so now you're just going to take your ruler and just going to trace the top part to the bottom part and make sure it connects. Okay, so now you're just going to measure 18 inch from both sides. And as you can see, I already started on right here, which is 18 inch. And my waist is 7 inch, so I'm just going to add on 7 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just going to draw a line. And over here should be 18 inches already. So you're pretty much done. And now I'm just going to be taking 7, divide it by 2, and it is 3.5, so I'm going to mark 3.5 right here. And then pretty much what you're going to do is your radius is 3.5 and your diameter is 7 inch. So pretty much what you're going to be doing is just drawing 3.5 all around. So once you're done, you're just going to draw a circle. And there you have it. Sorry guys, I thought I filmed this part, but I guess I didn't. Pretty much what I did for this part was I measured 18 inch all around the small circle, which is for our waist, and when I measured it, I put a dot at the end. Once I'm done, I just connect the dot together and it should create half a circle. After you're done tracing it out, you're just going to take your scissor and you're just going to cut all around the lines and even the circle part in the center. Okay, so now you're halfway done with your skirt. Okay, as you can see, I'm not done with the skirt yet. I still need to sew on this stretchy band. And this is how the skirt looks like. If you guys feel like it's too flowy, you guys can always do this. Okay, so for me, I don't really like my skirt to be too flowy. So what I'm going to do is cut off part of the end right here. And you could just cut off at least 1 inch from the front and at least about like 5 to like 10 inches, as much as you want. So I'm just going to cut off this part. So you're just going to take a marker or anything that you can use, and you're just going to draw a line right here. Lightly draw a line. Okay. And after you're done drawing the line here, you're just gonna take a needle and a string. Okay, now you're just gonna tie the end of the string. You're just gonna take your index finger, wrap the string around your fingers like 3 to 4 times, and then roll it out. So you're just gonna keep rolling and rolling it out. Roll, and then you're just gonna pull. And there you go. You got a knot at the end of the string. And now you're just gonna sew the part that you drawed out. Okay, after you're done sewing the string all the way from the top part from your waist all the way down, you're just gonna create a knot at the end so that the string will stay on. So you're just gonna take your needle, wrap the string around it a few times, at least 4 to 6 times, and then you're just gonna pull the string down, and you're just gonna pull the needle. And you're at the same time you're pulling the needle, you're just gonna pull the string down too. And there you go, you just created a knot. After that, you're just gonna cut off the string. Okay, so now after you're done sewing the string from the waist all the way down, you're just gonna cut off the part that you drew. Make sure you cut it behind the string. Do not cut it in the front, because if you cut it in the front, you're just gonna have to start all over and sew it again. Now you're gonna use a stretchy band, and you're just gonna start from your waist and go all the way around. Since we want the skirt to be a little bit tight on us, we're just gonna cut off this much only and leave about 2 inches. Since I didn't have enough fabrics and my skirt is a little bit too short, I'm gonna cut off half of the stretchy band, and I'm just gonna use only that much. So pretty much I'm just gonna cut half all the way down, and I'm just gonna use this much for the stretchy band around my waist. As you guys can see, I already sewed the 2 ends of the stretchy band together, and you're just gonna place it on top of the skirt right here, and you're just gonna take the fabric, fold it, and then now you're just gonna sew this part, and make sure to do it all around of the fabric, and also make sure that the skirt is inside out. Okay, now you're just gonna fold it in half, and you're just gonna sew it. Make sure you don't sew it on the stretchy band, but around it, because if you do sew it on the stretchy band, when you try to put it on, it will not move. If you guys have a sewing machine, you guys can use that instead of hand sewing, but since I have a tendency of breaking things, I am not allowed to use my mom's sewing machine, so yeah. So now you're done with your skirt, and this is how it looks like. And that's it. You are now done with your skirt, and I hope this is helpful for some of you guys. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!